Wanna elevate you higher than you've ever been. So like when you mix that other shit with promethazine on a mental and physical tip, you be my highness, reciprocate, cause everything you give to me is priceless. No other one before you when I put that on my life. See, you know your girl will trade up the word to be your wife. And all that.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your Ramona Rihanna, and today I will be doing a Q&A. This is my second Q&A, but you know, I didn't really have a lot of subscribers when I did my first one. But Era has since hit 1K. I've accomplished so many things on YouTube, so I thought, you know, let's do a Q&A. I was honestly gonna wait till I hit 2K to do a Q&A, but you know, the people might want to know me now. So, and you know, there's no such thing as too many Q&As, I think. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So, I got my phone. I know people who have been here for a while are used to seeing my iPad, a piece of pen and paper if you're a real OG, because before I had an iPad, I used to write down everything on a paper. That's how I used to make my videos. Then I got an iPad, then I started using my iPad, and now that I have a camera, I can use my phone. Let's just start. I tried to organize the questions, but you know, it's a lot. It's not a lot, but it's 45 questions. It's 45 questions. The first couple are mainly about YouTube, and then the rest is just if you understand what I'm trying to say. So let's start, because I'm taking up too much time. Question 1. What inspired you to start your channel, and how did you decide to go about it? I had a lot of people ask me about what inspired me, why did I start my channel, all that stuff. And realistically, if you know me, the people that know me in middle school know that I wanted to be a YouTuber. I tried to be a YouTuber back then. This account that I'm actually posting videos on was actually created in 2015, even though my first video for my refresh start for this channel was 2019 January for both of them, both years. But I've wanted to be a YouTuber since like 2012, watching Bethany Moda, all those different good up YouTubers, like people that went to elementary school, and we knew that this was something that I wanted to do. At first I was doing singing videos. Absolutely not, we're not doing that ever again. I was gonna have to beg me to sing, because it's not gonna happen. Then I, you know, was doing like what's on my phone, those type of videos later when I was like in grade 6, and I quit so many times. It's ridiculous. But you could tell that I'm extremely passionate about YouTube, because if it was anything else, I would have quit, done. That's it. But I tried to make it work so many times, and now it's actually working for me. So what inspired me was, growing up, I watched a lot of YouTube. I was like, you know what, this is cool. I put myself out there. I'm very introverted. I prefer to talk in front of a camera than to talk in front of a group of people. So I was like, you know what, I always love being in front of the camera. Might as well try it out. And look at me, just sitting here filming another video, because I love YouTube so much. And how did I decide to go about it? The last time, which was January 2019, when I decided that I'm going to try it again, I honestly restarted YouTube because my sister was doing YouTube, and I was like, you know what, I miss this. I didn't get the opportunity to, you know, do what I wanted to do last time, because I was younger. I was not taking, I was like, you know, I was a little bit bullied, but you know, I was at the point where I was like, you know what, I don't really care about anyone's opinion. If they ain't got nothing nice to say, I'm not gonna listen. I want to do this. I've always wanted to do this, so I might as well, you know, put in the work. I put in the work. I put in overtime. You don't get where, you know, I mean, I'm not very far up, but I'm very far for me. So you don't get here by just sitting on your butt. That's what happened my first year of YouTube. I didn't do nothing, which was horrible. I should have done more. But you know, I learned from my mistake. And here I am. That was a long answer to that first question. It's because so many people asked it, so I had to answer it lengthy. Number 2, what is your favorite thing about YouTube? My favorite thing about YouTube is the fact that I could talk out loud without the pressure of people. Like, at school, presentations, they weren't for me. I don't like speaking in front of a crowd, but I can speak in front of a crowd that's behind the camera screen, if you understand. Like, seeing people watching me is scary, like in real life, but over the camera, psh, light work. I could talk in front of a camera all day. I wish I could do it all day, but you know, who got the battery life, who got the energy. But yeah, I feel like YouTube was a really great platform for me to express myself, and that's why that's my favorite thing about it. I get to express myself. Number 3, are you glad you started YouTube, and do you have any regrets about it? I am very glad I started YouTube. I am glad that I restarted YouTube and actually kept going. Do I have any regrets? My only regret is that I did not push through when I was that second time around. I should have been consistent since grade 6, because can you imagine how far I would have been if I actually didn't listen to people and actually went through with it? I'd be so much further. But it's okay, because it took time to mature, it took time to develop, took time to, you know, glow up, all that good stuff. So we here. What's your favorite video on your YouTube channel? My favorite video on my YouTube channel will probably be my second clothing haul, my second Shein clothing haul. I know it has the most views, but even before that, it had the most views. Like my first 2 clothing hauls for Shein, because I'm very, very insecure about my body. The last video I uploaded the last time I wanted to be a YouTuber was a clothing haul, well, the back to school clothing haul, and that's when I got bullied, and I didn't really appreciate that. That's why I took everything out. I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. But now I'm doing it. I received so many wonderful comments that just boost my self-esteem. I have a community to represent, my skinny girls. A lot of them love watching my videos, so I try to provide more content catering to that, even though it's still a constant fight against these insecurities, but it's getting better. 5, what is your primary goal for YouTube? At this current moment, to get that first check. But as long as I am helping people in some shape, way, format, whatever, as long as I am providing good quality content that people are enjoying, as well as expressing myself, I'm happy with what I'm doing. So, will you ever stop making YouTube videos, like in the future when you have children or etc.? I honestly don't want to stop, but I know that everything comes to an end eventually. You can't live forever, you can't do YouTube forever, but as of right now, I still see myself doing YouTube for a while, so I'm gonna be here for a while. I feel like even when I have kids, I still want to do YouTube, because that would be a new branch for me. But that's long far away, because I gotta live out my youth. I gotta travel, see the world, all that good stuff. I gotta make money first. 7, how do you feel about more people knowing you because of YouTube, etc.? It really doesn't bother me. It's not negative. It's not in a negative way that it doesn't impact me in a negative way. I actually don't know how I feel about more people knowing me. I guess I'm very neutral, because nonchalant. I don't really care if people know about me, but you know, at the same time, this is what I want to do. I mean, it makes me happy that more people, not necessarily knowing about me, but knowing that I create content and I put extra work into whatever I do. That's what I like people knowing. Number 8, what keeps you motivated? Well, I have a whiteboard that I list my monthly goals or whatever on there. Or like I list my monthly goal, my goals, and then my motivational quote, which I can't repeat out loud because, you know, the Bayesian posse is gonna curse me because why am I using such profanity when I don't use profanity on my channel? But you know, I also have the same quote on my phone, and it's don't blank give up. That blank is a Bayesian curse word, and I'm not gonna repeat it because my mom and my dad watch these videos and they're not gonna beat me so that I can teach one a little bit of Bayesian dialect. The fact that I want to go far is what keeps me motivated. Like, I want this for myself, and you could tell that I really want this for myself because I'm not consistent with anything but YouTube. I really want this for myself. Like, even if the money wasn't there, I'd still be pushing out content because I genuinely love creating for YouTube and like my other social medias. I mean, it's a little bit different for Instagram or whatever, but YouTube, I'm all on board. 9, is your current YouTube schedule stressful in any way? At this moment, I post 2 videos a week. In the summertime, which is right now, I'm trying to, you know, drop a little extra content because I literally have nothing to do. I don't work. I am a student that is off from school, and this is my time to just create. So I'm gonna try to drop a little extra videos here and there, you know, if I'm backed up on content, because I have so many videos I want to film. But then again, I don't want to stress myself out and rush myself. But like, the fact that I enjoy YouTube so much, I am willing to go the extra mile and create as much content as I possibly can without stressing myself out. I don't feel like I have a burnout because I know that I want this. I don't really find my schedule stressful because of the way that I plan out my stuff. I could definitely make a video about being consistent if y'all like me to, because, you know, I got that. Number 10. Where do you see your YouTube success in the next year? Next year, I would honestly, like, I mean, I don't want to go too little, but I don't want to go too big. I want to, and like, even though you're not supposed to reach over there, you're supposed to reach for the stars, I see myself with more genuine subscribers. Honestly, by the end of the year, I would like to get to 2K, maybe 5K next year. By the end of next year, I just want to see that my YouTube is gonna continuously be a solid yes up, but not, you know, I want it to go up, not down. That's it. 11. Have you had people block your path towards YouTube and any future goals? As I said, YouTube is the only thing I could be consistent with, but I can't afford to slack off in school. I'm about to go to college. That is gonna have to be my number 1 priority, even though YouTube really, like, I get happiness from YouTube, which is why I don't like to put things in front of it. I mean, human beings obviously have to come first. There's a fly. I really genuinely love YouTube, so like, it's not really a person blocking me. It's the only person that would necessarily be blocking me is myself, because now that I don't really listen to the opinions of others, I want this for myself. I know that when school comes back around, I'm gonna have to balance it, which is gonna be difficult, but I gotta do what I gotta do. That's the only obstacle would be me, if I'm not putting in the work to overcome my future goals for YouTube. 12, what is your main goal / 4 major goals you would like to achieve this year? This year, my main goal for this year is to get a laptop. It's weird. Well, not really. My main goal, yeah. Well, like, I don't really like keep track properly of my goals, but I know this year I want to get a MacBook. I would like to finish my YouTube setup. I would like to have a successful first semester in college. And again, I guess to hit 2K on YouTube. That's a nice goal. 13. Will you ever post consecutively again on Instagram for 30 days? I think I want to make that a March tradition because, you know, March Madness, it makes sense in my head to do it every March, but I feel like I should definitely give it one more try properly this time and not, I like have lots and lots of content ready, like how I do for my YouTube. I plan properly for my YouTube, but for Instagram, it's just like, So if I were to take those same things that I do for my YouTube to ensure that I'm never missing an upload, then I feel like I could do it successfully the next time around. So I feel like I would do it again. But that was a lot of stress. You should check out that video. 15. Will YouTube become a full-time job, or do you plan on going to post-secondary? I have a lot of questions about if I'm going to college, and yes, I am going to college. And I'm very terrified because my future is literally in my hands. Do I see YouTube as a full-time job? At this current moment, no. Because I want to be rich. I'm gonna just say it right there. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. I want to be wealthy. I want to be a black girl living in luxury. I want to have a nice, what up, fancy house. I want to be financially stable. So I'm putting in that work from my education so that, you know, your girl can live her life. 16. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Capricorn. You know, it's wonderful having a birthday in between Rihanna and Nicki Minaj. Obviously, I'm not an Aquarius. I was supposed to be an Aquarius, but I'm a Capricorn. And I'm actually born at the end of the Capricorn season, so I have Aquarius traits, I guess. I don't really know how all that stuff works. I just know that I'm a Capricorn. 17. What's your favorite song at the moment? I mean, I would say Essence, but by Wizkid and Dem. But like, no, because y'all can play that song, y'all ruin it for me. I don't have a favorite song, do I? I have a very eclectic taste of music, so I would have to give you a favorite song for every genre, which I cannot. So as of right now, I don't think I have a favorite song. Your girl don't have a favorite song right now. By this time, I would have my favorite soca song selected, but you know, I'm not gonna give myself Tabanka, even though I've never been to. Well, I've witnessed Caravana, but I've never experienced it. God, COVID better free up so I could do that next year. That would be an amazing vlog. Not my camera dying mid-film, man. Anyways, number 18, what is my ethnicity? I am Caribbean, Canadian, Caribbean. I was born in Canada, but I am very much West Indian. My parents are from Barbados, so either, I mean, if you want to know my race, I'm black, 100%. Black, but I'm Caribbean. West Indian. Caribbean. I'm West Indian. 19. What are your pet peeves? I don't like lateness. I don't like being late. I don't like people being late. I don't like lateness. But I'm a procrastinator, which makes absolutely no sense because I hand in assignments late, but I don't like being late. 20, can you speak more than one language? I actually can. I will insert a picture of my diploma, my high school diploma that I passed mes études pour la français. J'ai étudié le français pour 12 ans. Donc, it's French Canadian, so c'est pas très bon, mais je peux lire, je peux écrire et je peux parler le français. Donc, yeah, I can read, speak, and write in French. You know, online school really deteriorated it, but I was actually really good in French at one point, and then I just, je ne sais pas. 21, did you play any sports growing up? I did, not really, but like, I was so athletic. I used to be training for the Olympics. That's how fit I was. But at school, I was on the skipping team for grade 4 and grade 5, and I didn't do anything for grade 6, but grade 9 and 10, I was on track and field for relay. I wanted to do long jump. Your girl got hops for a little midget, but yeah. What's one popular trend that you think is overrated or overhated? I think cancel culture is overrated, or yeah, overrated, because y'all be canceling people and then bringing them back as soon as, like, I don't know, but y'all don't really cancel people properly. I don't really keep up with the trends. I just do what I want to do or whatever I want to do. Yeah. 23, you're Bajan. Have you ever been to Barbados? Yes, I have. I've been to Barbados twice. Once when I was Once when I was 2, and then the other time when I was 12. Yeah, I went in 2005 and 2015. I just noticed that was 10 years apart. That's crazy. Yeah, and I had fun both times. I would like to go back because that's where my family is. So yeah. 24. What's it like living in Canada? Boring. During this pandemic, it's boring. I know there's like fun things to do, but I'm Canadian and I don't like winter, so that doesn't work for me. Like when it's winter time, I stay inside my house. Anytime it's cold, I like to stay inside. If it's too hot, it can't work for me because we reached like 30 degrees Celsius. We had a heat wave just now, so like I don't go outside because the temperature never agrees. So it's boring for me. But you know, the people that actually like that winter stuff, I guess I don't know, I don't like it. I like being in my room. 25, if you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? I would go to Barbados so that I could see all my family. Most importantly, my grandma, because I miss her. 26, would you ever come down to Florida? I think I actually had a family member that lived in Florida. I'm not sure if she still lives there, but I would love to come to Florida. You gonna book me a flight? You gonna put the plane ticket? Cause I could come there right now. I'll go get my vaccine and everything. But yeah, I would totally come down to Florida. 27. Who is your inspiration / idol that motivates you the most? I feel like I don't really have one in particular, but I would go with Rihanna because Ramona Rihanna, and she's from Barbados. I love that she's literally doing it all. I want music, but I love that she's out here being an Avon lady and selling lingerie because she's doing it all. She's showing y'all that she came to dominate everywhere in this industry, and she is, and I love that. Ain't no days off. 28. How long have you and your boyfriend been together? We've been together for 2 years, 3 months, and 2 days. Yeah. Why do I know all this information? I don't know. Today is the 20th of July. Happy birthday, Pop Smoke. Yeah, so that. 29. Do you want to get an apartment with your boyfriend? I would, but like my mom don't want me to leave the house ever, and I'm pretty sure it's the same feelings in his household. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but I mean, when I'm ready to leave the nest, it's either a condo or a townhouse. That would be the flex, but you know, whatever happens, happens. 30. How would you describe yourself in 3 words? Weird, because I am weird. Introverted, because I very, very, very introverted. And beautiful. I just want you to know. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful inside and outside. What's your favorite headband wig? This one that I have on right now. This is my Mylock Me hair headband wig. Check out that review, because the review actually has 1 point something K, I think, and the update is like 500 views. So you know, check it out, because you know the hair has been lasting. Yeah. 32. What's your most embarrassing moment? I don't know. I don't know. But I do embarrass myself quite often, so I don't know. But yeah. I remember I went to record a fight at my school and I actually slipped on ice, which is why I don't like winter. And you know, people were asking me if I was okay, and I felt like I would never come back to school, but you know, they didn't remember that, so it's fine. 33. Do you plan on getting any tattoos soon? I actually really want a tattoo, like really, really bad. I was, you know, getting my piercings, building my tolerance. I think I built it up enough to sustain the pain of getting a tattoo. And I, you know, my motivation for getting piercings is it'll look pretty after. So as long as I keep in mind that it'll look pretty after, I think I survive it. Because I get the same adrenaline as going on a roller coaster. Oh, speaking too fast. I get the same adrenaline as going on a roller coaster when I'm getting my piercings in, so like tattoo might feel the same, and I honestly don't mind. You know, beauty's pain. 34. What's your favorite nail shape? I like tapered square / coffin. Those are my 2 faves, and right now these are like tapered square. I love long nails right now at this present moment. 35. If someone said they had front row seats for a show, which artist do you want it to be, and what is your favorite song by them? When I had front row tickets to a show, I would want it to be either I know for Rihanna, my top 4. Okay, Rihanna, she's top 1 actually. She's in the first position because that is my girl. I would disintegrate. Rihanna, J. Cole, Nicki. I don't know, so I'm gonna do top 3. That's those. Rihanna, I don't have a favorite song. Rihanna, I know her whole entire catalog. I know that we haven't got a real song since Wild Thoughts, because Lemon don't count, Believe It don't count. So yeah, I know her whole entire catalog. There's no if and I would have to name my top song on each album, and I still can't do that because that's not fair. I know my favorite albums: Unapologetic, Anchor Girl Gone Bad, but I can't pick a song. 36. What does a perfect day look like to you? The perfect day looks like to me, I wake up, no bumps on my face, get up right into the shower, brush my teeth, no stress from nobody screaming, go downstairs to a nice buffet of breakfast, and then return to my chambers. Get cute, go outside, have a little fun. You know, the perfect day is just, as long as it don't stress me out, I will have a good day. I want to be stress-free. That's all I want. And then, you know, by the night time, I win $1 million. 37. Would you be upset if your daughter came out to you? No, because this is judgment-free zone. I don't judge people. I don't like to judge people. The Bible says not to judge people. People skip past that sin, but want to target everything else. That's not right. That's not right in my opinion. So, I will not judge her. That's her life. I don't have to worry about no early grandbabies. 38. Could you see yourself being in a long distance relationship? I get sad when I don't see my boyfriend like after 3 days. So I don't think I could withstand a long distance relationship because of things in the past. And I mean, like, I was still like too young to be in a relationship in my opinion, but you know, I was fast because I was stupid and I want to have a boyfriend. And I went like a whole month without seeing the person, and it was chaos. I don't want to ever relive that life, so no. 39. Do you believe in God? Yes, I believe in God. I am very spiritual, but you will not catch me in church because I feel like churches actually have very bad energy. Well, the churches that I've been to, they haven't been the greatest. And I could worship the Lord in my house, outside of his house, because his house be having the energy just, it don't. I don't know. I feel like I don't have to go to church in order to be spiritual. I don't have to go to church in order to be connected with God. As long as I read my Bible and I pray every day, I have my conversation with my God, we're good. 40. What is the worst advice you've ever received? I feel like my worst advice was that, oh, you have time to think about what you want to do in college, because then I took that a little bit too seriously, and then I was just struggling when it came to actually submitting applications, because your girl still don't know what she want to do, but you know. 41. Do you think being in a job that pays well but you're unhappy is worth it? I would have to find happiness outside of work because 42. If you had to stay an age forever, what age would you want to stay? 19 in Canada, because 19 is the legal drinking age. Therefore, I'm not too old, not too young. I could still get babied by my parents, but you know, yeah. So next year, I'm gonna just stop aging. 43. Are you excited for this new chapter of your life after grad? I am excited and scared at the same time. Like, yay, no more mandatory school, but like, my future is in my hands. I need to be adulting very, very soon. Yeah. 44. Where do you think you would be last year around this time, and how do you feel about it? Last year around this time, I would not have expected myself to be where I'm at right now, because I took things to the next level. I decided that I was going to really buckle down after summer, which makes absolutely no sense because I had a whole summer to just, but I didn't. But that's what I'm going to do this summer, because I'm not going to let this just go by. I'm going to work hard. And last question is, why did you pick the name Ramona Rihanna? The birth name, Ramona. Rihanna is my fave. She's from Barbados. We have many similarities. Got that big cranium. But Rihanna has been such, just, that's the first artist I've ever, like, known. I loved her music from the time I was a baby. I couldn't even speak English, but I was singing Rihanna songs, and I just feel like she was such an important piece of my life, even though I didn't know her. So I had to just connect it. And my Instagram name was Ramona Rihanna since 2012, so you know, I am not no fake Fugazi fan. I've been here forever. 2005. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. You know, maybe another one gonna come around shortly, so just in case you didn't get to ask the questions this time, there will always be a next time, hopefully. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
'Cause shawty, you a bad one.